Hello, this is Virtualis the Chess Noob, learning and having fun with chess. Welcome to another episode of Quick Wins. And this game was very quick indeed. In this game, I finish with more time on my clock than what I began with. So this was a 10-minute plus 5-second increment Lichess game. I had the black pieces. My opponent played e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, and the Ruy Lopez. And against the Ruy Lopez, I love playing the Jaenisch Gambit, f5. Now, the lesson I think from this game is that you really need to think through your moves, even for shorter time intervals. Not that a 10-minute game is particularly short. Here, obviously, that pawn is being attacked. My opponent decided to short castles in this position, which is a mistake because I can now straight up take that pawn, and this is kind of like a reverse Vienna gambit. This knight has nowhere good to go because seemingly all squares are covered. And so, with the attack on the knight, they're forced to make an ugly backwards knight move, knight to e1. Now, they did have another move, actually, which is they could trade their bishop for my knight, getting rid of the defenders of those two squares, and then the knight could potentially come to either of these positions. But they didn't see that, so knight to e1, and now I develop normally with my other knight. White now, taking barely any time, strikes out in the center. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Two defenders, only one attacker. So I take with the pawn. Stockfish sees that taking with the knight is potentially better because it also attacks the bishop, but this is perfectly fine. They now decide to trade my knight, and look at their time here now. I take, and they spend 2 seconds to take with the queen. Effectively hanging their queen, I take, and I've got 10 minutes, 3 seconds left on my clock with the increment. What happened here? What happened here? Well, I think white made a calculation that I will take with the b pawn, and so that they can then take with the queen. Unexpected to them, I took with the d pawn, opening up the d file, and before they thought things through, take, Jaenisch Gambit, capture, and here they opted to resign. Good game, GG.